I played 100 Days of Fields of Mistria. It's a cozy farming sim game with romance, magic, combat and cute animals with hats, so of course I had to try it. This video is going to be on the longer side, so grab a snack and a drink, or put me in the background while you do other stuff, I don't mind. I think this game is going to be somewhat similar to Stardew Valley, because it is a farming sim in its core, but I hope that it has its own flair, own story, own interesting people and different mechanics. I'm going in pretty much blind. I don't know a lot about this game, so I'm probably going to make a lot of dumb mistakes while playing. But let's just start the video already. Welcome to Fields of Mistria. Here's my farmer. Isn't she cute? The game started with these two siblings talking about an earthquake that destroyed their city and that they need someone to fix it. Guess who's that's going to be? Who are you gonna call? Well, not Ghostbusters. Me, that's who. Then a man named Baylor jumped his way over the river and straight into my heart. He seems to be a traveling merchant. I love this giddy, excited feeling of starting a brand new game when everything is still possible and you don't know what to expect, but you know that you are going to have the best time. The sister and brother team, the pink Team Rocket, were by my new house, welcoming me to the town. Everything looked lovely and they were so welcoming. I even got a bowl of soup. Now who doesn't love a good soup? It seems that I can save the game anytime, which I love. And I already have some storage in the form of a chest. Nice. Then I went straight to bed. The official day 1. Oh my god, now I'm really playing this. I am used to playing on the Switch, so this is going to take some getting used to playing on PC. This girl Celine came over to my house and gave me a hoe. She also told me that I would need to buy a shovel from the general store. I also got my first seed, so it is so over for everybody. Next, a hunk named Hayden came in with a bang and gave me a watering can. Everybody is so nice. People can't wait to give me all this free stuff. The tutorial was pretty basic stuff and I learned how to be a farmer. After successfully sowing my first seeds, I decided to head to the town. I was able to get some fiber, and I was not sure if I should hold on to it. As a scarred Stardew player, you don't just simply go and sell your fiber now, do you? Maybe I'll keep it for now. Saw Baylor again, and he told me about the shopping bin and how it works. Adelaine filled me in about the request board and about the renown and town ranking. It's a lot of new information, but I'm sure it gets easier along the way. Seems that the town has taken quite a hit from that earthquake and they need me to help the town to recover. I also got my first quest, of course, and it was to meet everybody in town. Sounds familiar, but it's great, because I do want to meet everybody, especially the bachelors. From what I've heard, this town is quite the hottie central. And the map shows where everybody is and who I haven't met yet, so that's very handy. Although I am having a little trouble telling these little pixel faces apart from each other. Please tell me I'm not the only one. The store was selling all kinds of interesting things, like this shovel here for 500. Have to get that soon. I found the inn and was busy meeting everybody. I found Mabel's room and met Mabel herself while being clearly uninvited in her room. The room was super cute though. Oh my god, I almost went into Luke's bed. So sorry about that. Gonna just find my way out of here. The first full day went super fast. It's 8:20 p.m. already. These 100 days are going to go in a blink of an eye. I can already tell. Met with Juniper, who's calling this a backwater village. The shade. Juniper was calling me out, saying that I look like I need a bath too. And her laugh. Okay, I think I like her. So far, the characters have been really interesting. I found the blacksmiths, and it seems that the shops don't close at 9. Are they always open? If so, that would be cool. March wasn't too impressed by me, but honestly, the feeling was mutual. It was time to head home. In the morning, Island was there to greet me, and I got an axe from him. Nice. Now I don't have to buy one. We fixed the dragon statue that's on my farm. Apparently the statue is alive and talks, so that's nice and not worrying or alarming at all. Got my first mail too. Errol wants me to visit the museum. I got some skill points from watering my crops and noticed the energy bar at the top left corner for the first time. I tried to catch this green bug, but obviously failed. I just want to be able to catch these cute bugs. I went to this big manor house.
King in the castle, king in the castle.
Apparently you can just go into everyone's rooms. You don't have to be good friends with them first. I found Juniper and the bathhouse, and oh my god, is that a golden retriever? I have a golden in real life. They are the best dogs. Dozy, hi! Wow, Juniper's room is the coolest, by far. I met Rice, who seemed nice, and March was there too, and he was charming as always. It seems that the last person I need to meet is somewhere in a place called the Narrows. Oh, it's the museum and Errol. This gives me some Animal Crossing vibes with the insects and the fish. And maybe the Stardew's community center too, because it seems that I need to complete bundles in this too. And immediately I got money. He bribed me into doing this. Now I got 150 money, hell yeah! Errol says you can dig artifacts with pickaxe or a shovel. Well, that's just great because I have neither. Okay, there is a grey figure on the map, let's go. Who is that there fishing? Is that them? The Rethia was the last one, great. The Rethia from the tackle shop, got it. I didn't do anything on day 2 except met people. Are the days super fast in this game or is it just me? Selling my first items. Do you need to press the ship items here? I guess we'll find out. Next night I had some interesting dreams. I saw Calderus the dragon, guardian of Mistria. So cool. He told me about magical essence and how to collect it. Wait, why is my sword listed there on the sold items?
No! God, please, no!
No! I also got a level up, so yay! But how did I sell my sword? Was it by pressing the stupid ship items button? I'm never touching that again. How much does a sword cost? I hope they even sell the sword somewhere. Well, just wanted to make things more challenging for me by ditching the sword, you know. Normal challenge isn't enough for a great gamer like me. So, we got our first goal. Get a new sword. I really hope I can buy a sword. If not, that's going to be bad. But they have to have been prepared for idiots like me. Got mail from Adeline that we are going to start repairing the bridge next. Chopped down my first ever tree. Had a quick chat with Calderus about collecting the essence. I should be able to see some purple orbs or something and then bring them back to this shrine. And the chat ended abruptly. He seems to get tired pretty quickly. Yes, I can buy a sword. Amazing, I am saved. It costs 150 money, but I guess I have to. It sure is expensive to be stupid. I also bought 1 turnip seed and 1 potato seed, and then I was broke again. Got a couple new quests from the request board. I would need to talk to Aldrich and also fish a trout somehow without a fishing rod, maybe with my bare hands. And the bridge building committee needed me to collect 60 stones and 60 wood, so I got my hands full here. I like when I have a clear objective, so this is perfect. And there we have it, 6 pieces of wood. Almost there. Oh my god, I remembered that the jumping button existed. That's so fun. Next, I wanted to find Ulrich, and that was easy. All I did was talk to him and I got a pickaxe. Some of these dialogue options are a bit unhinged. You are incredibly ripped. Lol, like who chooses that? You are my hero if you chose that option. Nice, so that quest is done. Let's talk to March some more. He seemed so nice after all. He did say that I could use the forge if I wanted. Totally, I'm going to forge so much. I planted my new crops and worked to get some wood and stone for the bridge. I feel like it was a pretty good and productive day all around. I headed back to the house to end the day. Very carefully sold some items, not even 1 sword this time. Got a new level and a reward for that would wait for me at the request board. Woke up to the first rainy day of the playthrough, and it seems to be Reese's birthday. Let's see if we can manage to give him something. Didn't need to water my massive crop fields today, so went to talk to Calderus. He reminded me of the jump button, and then I decided to use my first essences on 2 farming skills. The bugs are too freaking cute. They give me cute rage. I just want to squish them in a gentle way. Oh my god, did you see that? I just jumped over the freaking river. I noticed that I still haven't talked to Adelaine after completing the first quest, so I headed to find her. I like the sound effects in this game. Like inside this manor house, you can clearly hear that it is raining outside, and it is really pleasant. Got my first reward for the first quest. Some more potato seeds and also money, which is called Tesserae. Went to give this dandelion to the museum. It was my first donation to the museum, to the spring flowers set. Harvested some berries by accident and then found some other stuff too. Maybe Reese would like some berries. Oh, it seems he liked it. March, not so much. Honestly, what I was expecting. I checked out the house and farm upgrades, and we are not close to getting those. I spent the rest of the day collecting wood and stone for the bridge. Made 6 money, so not breaking the bank just yet. But I did manage to get another level and a new reward. My first crops were ready, so it was harvesting time. It seems that I also need to take one of them to the museum. I got mail to inform me about the Friday nights at the inn. I have to go and check that out. I was promised a free drink, so I will definitely be there, if I remember. Who am I kidding? I would never forget a free drink. I checked out the map and noticed that there was a dog I haven't met yet, so that became my top priority. I also saw that there was a beach and wanted to see that too. Maybe that's where I get the fishing pole. It seems that it was a chicken that I hadn't met yet, not a dog. So I met Henrietta, the prize-winning chicken. The animals are top tier in this game, and I did find the fishing pole. It seems that it is still a bit out of my price range, but at least now I know where to get it. Walked by a beautiful lighthouse, which was locked of course. Gathered a lot of berries, hopefully I can make some money out of those. Then suddenly remembered the inn and that I had to get there fast to get the free drink. All this running around has made me really thirsty. Everybody was there and they were playing games and having a good time. Even March seemed to be in a decent mood. Completed the Friday night quest with Reina and got the free drink. I also got a bug-related quest from Luke, and Juniper needs some lilac for a stinky potion. Sounds interesting. I met with Luke and got the bug net. Island and Errol were discussing reopening the mines, and it seems that when the town's renown has increased some more, the mines could be opened again. I was able to complete the spring flower set, yay, and got myself a nice reward for that. Found the first bug after I got the net, and yes, I got myself a caterpillar. Gave the lilac to Juniper and had a fun cutscene after that. Although it did seem like Juniper was low-key trying to kill me, but she did give me 5 free bathhouse visits, so I can't really be that mad. I mean, anything free in this economy, I'll take it. Got 2 town levels, not bad. And pants. In day 7 it was raining and thundering. Had 1 turnip ready, so I could take that to Adelaine, and I think I now have enough wood and stone for the bridge. Juniper sent me a weather crystal ball in the mail, because she did try to poison me yesterday, but the gift was still nice. I think this crystal ball will work kind of like the TV in Stardew and tell me tomorrow's weather. Decided to go and give the turnip to Adelaine first, because who knows how urgent her turnip-related needs are. Maybe she's there waiting on this bloody turnip, like where is it? So best to start with that one. And she did indeed compliment me on my timing, so I'm lucky I went straight to her. God only knows what might have happened if she would have been waiting on this turnip any longer, because she does have to finish her spring crop yield report today. I got the needed materials to the bridge restoration box, so now I have to head back to Adelaine to chat about this thing. And of course, when I got back to her office, she was nowhere to be found. But luckily I got the map with everybody's GPS signals there, so this city really is tracking everybody all the time. What kind of microchips do they have to make this happen? Off to the inn. Adelaine was there looking super busy with her notebook, probably writing that urgent turnip report. The bridge brigade was all together again, and Reese built that thing in a blink of an eye. Quite impressive really. Is Reese dateable? Asking for a friend. Next night I had an odd dream again. I could get a pet. Oh my god, are you telling me I can get a purple dog? What do you mean I can get a pink cat? But how can I choose? I may be a bit vanilla, but I chose this adorable black and white spotted puppy and named him Sprinkles. Sprinkles is the best boy. And there Sprinkles was. Oh my god, he's perfect. He even has a little smiley face on him. That does it. This is the best game. I went and bought the expansion to my inventory because it is the most annoying thing when you find something while exploring but can't take it with you. Look at all that glorious free space. Ulrich wanted one rock. I think I can pull that off. The man doesn't ask for much. I gave a snack to Henrietta and she loved it. Catched a couple new bugs. Haven't yet figured out if you can sell your stuff any other way than through the shipping bin. I would like to also be able to sell things at the shops so you could get the money right away. I find the map quite intuitive to navigate. I seem to find my way around the place without too much trouble. Sprinkles was there already asleep when I got back and I got 2 town rank levels. Madeleine is wasting no time with keeping me busy with work and she already had a new job for me. I also decided that maybe it was time to take my farming job a little more seriously and buy more seeds. I started giving out these berries for everybody. So far people have liked them, I guess some more than others. Tried to give March some berries too. Honestly, I don't know what I was thinking. Madeleine gave me tasks to grow 10 crops and also gave me the seeds too. I bought the fishing rod and wanted to test it straight away. Well, the first try was a bust and I pulled immediately when the fish nibbled. My second try was a success and I got a squid. This is not too bad, I can do this. I also tried my first dive spot and got some seaweed. Day 10 started as a rainy day and Reese wanted 10 wood from me. Reese has started to become one of my favorite villagers, so of course I would do that for him. The dragon and me had an awkward moment in silence and I decided to take a first fishing skill now that I had the pole. The fishing in this game feels easy. It's not some nerve-wracking minigame that makes you lose your will to live like in some other similar cozy farming sim game. I gave the 10 woods to Reese and he gave me a crafting tutorial and we made some fencing together. You could say that it was the first project that me and him did together. Almost a first date, if you will, if Landon hadn't been hanging around there too. Like, read the room, Landon. Felt a bit too good about myself today, so went to chat with March. And like predicted, he was a total ass to me. And I know some of you really like his vibe, but I'm not really getting it just yet. He's just rude. Maybe he has a backstory that explains it or something. Didn't have any hearts with the townsfolk just yet, and I decided that it would be my next goal. I'm going to make them like me, whether they want it or not. I used all my money to buy some more crops. I placed this awesome fence on my farm, which will keep nothing in or out, but it will remind me of my time together with Reese. The town rank rose to stone from wood, so I must be doing something right. The raise in town rank means that the mines could be opened again, so yay! And I could meet Errol at the entrance of the mines. I upgraded all my farming skills in the first tier. Now that I think about it, the fishing mechanic is a lot like the one in Animal Crossing New Horizons, pretty much the same, except that you can't scare the fish away. The doors to the mines were busted open and we bravely headed inside. Elevator in the mines wasn't working, of course, and there was also another dragon statue there. You can use essence here for mining and combat skills. I was really nervous to go into the mines, but I guess I have to do that sometime, so why not right now? Carpe diem or something. With my sword ready in my hand, I entered the mines. I noticed that I had a red health bar now too, which made me nervous. I only made it 2 levels this time, but I felt it was enough for the first day. The listing of the townspeople showed a couple more new grey figures, so that's interesting. I splurge on a scarecrow. I just don't want anything to happen to my crops. Got a reward with a smiley face. No idea what that was, but I used it. Maybe it gave me more stamina, not sure. Landon gave me his approval, so he obviously has noticed too that we get along really well with Reese. I got a couple new quests. March wanted some copper ore and I learned some berries. Surprised to see March's request there. You would think that because he is so great himself that he could get the ore himself. At the mines I set my goal to try and get to the level 5. Not sure how doable that is. I got to level 2 and it was infested with all kinds of monsters. I was able to defeat the first green one with no problems. And also the grey one, although I did take some damage with that one. But now this electric looking lantern thing is coming after me. And a freaking mushroom. Where did it even come from? Yes, I did it. This isn't too bad. And the music here is kinda cool. Even though I now have the bigger inventory, I'm still running out of space. I realized I probably wouldn't have the time to go to level 5 if I wanted to go to the inn too, so I left the mines. I bought some presents, although I don't know what they like. I guess I'm about to find out. Went with some drinks, of course. Juniper liked the white wine. I gave Reese a beer and he liked it. In some brain fart, I gave March a beer too, but he seemed to like it too. The drinks were on me that night. Let's see if that gets me some hearts with people. Returned the ores also to March. Didn't know that there was going to be a cutscene afterwards with March. Couple drinks in. So we had a drunken midnight blacksmithing lesson. Also got 2 town levels. Not bad at all. Today would be my first Saturday market. Interested to see what that will be like. Got my first heart with rice at the market. So the day was already a success. Found out that March actually dyes his hair. I guess that's cool. Just surprising. Was not able to buy anything being broke. But the market was fun anyway. And I met a couple new people there. This was the first day I passed outside after a lot of fishing and foraging. Day 14 started with me oversleeping and my energy bar also was not full. Celine came to the farm to tell me that there was going to be a spring festival. That's fun, my first festival. Celine gave me a task. I would need to collect some special spring flowers and the festival would be better if I could find a whole bunch of them. These seems to be pretty weird flowers, as you can get them from fishing, cutting trees and slaying monsters. So no pressure, but if I can't find enough of these things, the whole festival will suck and everybody will hate me. Oh, so now Sprinkles knows how to use the door. Such a clever boy. I tried to give this dandelion to Hayden and tossed it to him. That was hilarious. What do you mean people don't like it when you throw stuff at them? Got my first heart with Baylor by talking to him. That was exciting. And Ayland. And crafted my very first copper ingot. I wanted to try and use one of the Juniper's free bathhouse tickets, but couldn't figure out how, but I got it later. You used the counter for that, of course. And Dozy was there to take my money. Another clever boy. Decided it was time to buy that shovel. I have to figure out how to get sod and peat to Celine, and maybe I can get that with a shovel. While foraging, I found this odd tree stump that I couldn't break with my axe. Wonder if there's something special with that. And I swear I found a whole new area that I haven't been to. There were blueberries and everything, things having zoomies on the lake. It was wild. I made over 1,000 tesseracts for the first time. Amazing! It seems that the potatoes are a good moneymaker. Today is March's birthday, so I have to try to remember that and bring him something. I found a huge fish and got it, a paddlefish. Gave a rice ball to March as an birthday gift and got a heart with him. Found some water chestnuts that Juniper asked for. Got a heart with her and it was so nice to see Juniper here with the kids. Almost like teaching them potion making and other witchery. Didn't get that many of those fancy spring flowers I was supposed to collect, but maybe it will be enough. Celine came to my door to pick up the flowers and I swear you could see the disappointment on her face. I really don't know how well or bad I did this flower collecting thing, but I did get a prize. The goal probably is to beat Errol and Celine in this. Well, there's always next year. Even Henrietta came to the festival. Reese basically said that he is really proud of me and he thinks that I'm doing an amazing job and that I'm a great person. Most of that was in between the lines, but I could just tell by his vibes. Giving berries to Henrietta has been paying off. Hayden told me that Henrietta has given the good word about me and he appreciates that. Nice. I have to say I was a little bit disappointed that we didn't get to see March's juggling performance, but you can't get everything, I guess. Then I went around using my hard-earned money and giving people these spring flower teas. Decided to spend the next rainy day at the mines, and I made it to level 5, so the elevator is now activated. I learned my first mining skill. I went to the inn and Josephine was there, ready with a cooking class. For some reason Baylor was there too. Does he want to be better cook, or maybe he just heard that I would be there too? And March showed up too. What's up with this cooking class? Reese gave me seeds as a present. Oh my god. I think there is a chance that he likes me. Made some copper ingots and now I could be able to update one of my tools for the first time. Decided to upgrade the pickaxe to break the bigger rocks too. Went to the inn as it was a Friday and everybody was there like always, and March seemed nice again. He is growing on me a little bit, like a fungus. And the kids were playing a heist of some kind and I would have to come back next week. Very interesting. The spring was going so fast. It was already the 20th and my first season in Mistria was soon complete. I woke up to a letter from Adeline that it was time to repair the windmill that had also broken down in the earthquake. It was time for the Saturday market again. One thing I don't get is that they are all talking about hair dyes, but I don't see anything about dyeing hair here. It's just new hairstyles like ways to cut the hair. What am I missing here? The market was selling really cute stuff again, but I really couldn't justify buying them just yet. Definitely will later. Got a new job from Adeline's mill repairing task force. Sounds like I have my hands full collecting wood, stone and copper. Hope this mill is worth it. Hayden added that it could have something to do with animals and how you feed them. Now I'm interested. I want cows. They told me to take my time with it, but no, I'm going to surprise them and have the materials so fast. Now, where this mill even is? Decided it was the perfect time to clean the land on my farm and collect the wood and stone there. Only problem was my stamina that was depleting really fast. It was so annoying. The game let me kindly know that it was Luke's birthday today, and him being one of my favorite characters in this game, I have to bring him a present. I bought a slice of cake for Luke. He was luckily close by and seemed to like it. And we got a heart. And I found the mill. It was literally next to the request board. I was also able to break this huge rock that was blocking the way in the east side of the town. Found a sapphire and some cherries there. There was some really cool looking stairs with huge vines growing on them. There was also this almost cauldron looking fountain with clear water, and I was asked if I would drink the water. Didn't know if I should. Well, obviously I'm going to drink the water, but should I? I guess we'll know soon enough. Seems that we got just a little bit energy from that. Reese asked me if I sometimes want to hang out with him. Oh my god, yes! But I had to play it cool, so I answered that maybe, sure, thanks. And then ran away smiling like an absolute idiot. Got a mail that a copper fishing rod would be available. I do enjoy fishing in this game, so that's something I do want. I ran to the tackle shop to get the rod, but I made a pit stop to give Henrietta her mandatory berry snack. At this time I was starting to feel a little bit of pressure because the first season was soon coming to an end. The season would probably have 28 days. At least that's my guess, and wasn't sure I have the time to do everything I need to do in spring. I finally got a pike that Ulrich requested. I believe that many of you agree on the fact, and it is a fact, that this game's developers' biggest sin absolutely have been not making Ulrich dateable. Like, what is up with that? Make him a single bachelor in the next update, please. Other things I still need to do is to find a fennel for Celine, And also she wants some sod and peat, and I still don't know how to get them. And Mabel wants some freshwater oysters. Haven't found those either, but my guess is they come from fresh water. And I was right. Later that day I saw a dive spot in the river, and there the oysters were. I brought them to her bed because that's what everybody wants. Freshwater oysters when they are trying to sleep. I got all the materials to the mill, and next I went to see Adeline to get this quest completed. In no time we got the mill running again, and now I could make all kinds of new things with it. And Reese told me to come talk to him about building a barn or a coop. You don't have to tell me twice. Okay, it seems that I will need 1500 money and 75 wood and 50 stone to build my first coop. That's the next must-do item on my list. Okay, not only is he a carpenter, but he can bake too. Oh my gosh, that's the dream, isn't it? Woke up to mail from Hayden asking me to come for a tea. That's nice. He wants to talk to me about raising animals. Does he know that that is my love language? Hayden told me all about raising animals and also gave me some animal feed. And it seems to be good that I haven't got all the grass from the farm. The animals can in fact eat it. Good thing I am as lazy as I am. I finished a spring fish set at the museum and got a reward. A pretty cute hat. I cooked some trail mix for Josephine and leveled up my cooking skill a little bit. The town rank was raised to copper and I got level 20. Today would be the Friday night at the inn again, so we would be going there. We had that whole heist plan going on with the kids. I wasn't feeling this hat anymore, so I changed my appearance a little bit. Got celebratory cake from Adeline and Ayland from raising the town rank. So I was happy about that, and also how cute are these pigtails. The potatoes were ready for harvesting, so I knew I was going to make some money today. But after busting my ass all morning, I was able to get the materials for the coop. So let's go and get it. I stopped by the rewards chest and got that smiley face orb thing again. So let's see if my stamina bar grows from it. Yes, it grew a lot. Nice. Let's buy the coop, I'm so excited. I decided on the white coop, running so fast to my farm to place this thing. Now, where do I want my coop to be? Maybe here on the left. Nice. Now I have my coop, now to the inn. The heist goes as follows. I'm supposed to bring Baylor some cheese, potatoes and beer, which makes him sleepy, and then we steal his keys. Not sure why we are doing this. Doesn't sound really right to me. Well, the go time is next week. We shall see how this plays out then. Had mail from Adeline, who already had a new project for me. First, I wanted to see if I can now buy a chicken. I also learned my first ranching skills. Got my first heart with Henrietta, love to see that. And look at these accessories for the animals, so cute. A chicken would cost me 1000 tesserais, so I can get one probably tomorrow. I pretty much went through the Saturday market because I need to save money, and I met with the pink twins at the manor. We then went on repairing the debris around the town left by the earthquake. Was really excited to see that we would be also repairing the broken stairs in the Narrow. That's one more area I could explore. Then suddenly after the cutscene I was left at a new place with a lemon tree. I was somewhere above the mines. And there was this cool looking place called the Summit. I feel like this place is going to have a special purpose later in the game. It's so epic looking. I saw one of those really fast water bugs and decided that now was the time I was going to try catch that speedy bastard. And I did it. It's called Pond Skater. Was feeling really proud of myself after that. I finished the spring crop set at the museum and got a reward. I love opening these treasure chests, it's so fun. I made my first thing at the mill and it was a dog treat for Sprinkles. Hope he likes it. I then remembered that I can break these big rocks and I got to another area with blueberries and this old well. You could throw coins in there, who knows what might happen. Of course I had to try it. I love the third option there. Not today, Satan. I threw 500 tesserais and got some fried rice. Is it like a vending machine? Seems like it. Will this be the last day of the season? We all shall see. I gave Sprinkles the dog treat and he pooped some shiny peats. Had hard time deciding what color my first chicken should be. but then landed on the spotted one because my dog was spotted too, so that's like my team now. Okay, the game suggested that I name the chick Cake, and I was like, I don't hate it, and just ran with it. And it goes with sprinkles kinda, both associated with sweet things and dessert. So that's how Cake came to my farm. Let's go see baby Cake. She was adorable and I gave her some food and called her outside. So happy, so brave. I told Sprinkles that he would have to take care of Cake while she was outside. There was a girls' get-together happening at the gazebo, but I wasn't invited. Whatever. After a day of fishing, I got Cake inside just in time, so she does not go inside on her own. Like I had suspected, next day it was the first day of summer. Always very exciting to start a new season, to see what kind of crops I can grow, what forageables I can find, etc. The music was really fun and groovy. My first mission was trying to get rid of the last season's dead crops, and this proved to be a more complicated task than I would have guessed. I finally figured it out. Then I decided it was time to go buy some summer crops to make some serious money, and I got a couple of new quests. Elsie wants me to go and get to know the latest gossip around the town, and Baylor needs some copper ingot. I bought the new seeds, but I haven't yet seen anything like fertilizers or crop quality, anything like that, so maybe that's not a thing in this game. With spring in my step, I was off to plant my new pear tree. I still barely had any seeds, so I really needed to make some money. Foraging and fishing would probably be the best way to do that. Since it was a new season and all, I wanted to change my clothes a little bit, so I changed into this cute denim miniskirt and classic white t-shirt combo. Adeline is no joke. She already came up with a new plan to revitalize this town and asked me to meet her at the general store. When does this girl relax? Maybe she needs a hobby or something, I don't know, a date. Got my second heart with Reese, who told me he woke up to birds singing this morning like a Disney princess. So cute. He is making me feel some kind of way. Baylor seems to be in a new outfit. Do they all have different summer outfits? That's so cool if that's true. And Baylor did say I looked dashing. He must mean my new denim skirt t-shirt combo. Baylor told me a gossip about Juniper, that she had ordered something called newts, whatever those are, and Adeline's new plan seemed to be upgrading the general store next. For that, they are going to need 500 stone, 300 wood, 5 copper ingots and iron ingots, and also 3000 tesseracts. Those numbers are no joke. I have some work cut out for me. I used whatever little money I had and bought some more seeds. What are you, Sprinkles, doing on that bench? Come down here. Cake is also worried. You silly dog. I called Cake to go inside, but she said no. A stubborn little chick. Oh my god, I actually was able to do something at the dig site. Is that what you're supposed to do? I then saw Juniper and asked her about the bathhouse for the gossip quest. She said that her ingredients have gone missing lately. She also told me that Baylor loves rubies. Good to know. And wow, that outfit was something else. Found Dell as well, and it seems that she now has the newts. So Dell has been taking them. And what exactly is a newt? Some type of fish, maybe? Cake looked a bit different today. She is all grown up now. Still very cute, and now we can see her spots. Henrietta is cute, but people really should see Cake. I also got the first egg. I then tried to figure out how to get peat and sod, but I just can't figure it out. I tried shoveling and hoeing on the ground, but nothing. Got a new jacket that reminded me of Link from Zelda. Went to tell Elsie about the gossip I heard, although it didn't turn out to be quite as juicy as I had hoped. While trying to find Elsie from the map, I noticed that there were people on the beach. I had to get there. Would they be wearing bathing suits? Oh, people were indeed in their bathing suits, or more like in their birthday suits. Juniper was there by the lighthouse. Oh my god, she thought her swimsuit was too modest. The developers know what they're doing with this one. I gave Baylor a daisy and checked out my situation with the hearts. I have quite a few people who I will be getting that second heart soon. I already have that with Reese, of course. Interesting to see if someone else is going to still win me over besides Reese. I found Landon and gave him the 150 woods he was requesting. It turned into a cutscene and Landon asked me to go and get Reese. What is this? Reese told me about these ruins and a birdhouse that was once there. He wanted to rebuild the birdhouse. He loves animals too, and he was blushing. Errol was the second person I got a second heart with. Okay, wannabe blathers. They almost sound like same too. Errol and an owl. No? Anyone? I finished the gossip quest with Elsie and found out that you could get hints from her on what the gifts the villagers like. That's handy. Went to the dig site and finally got some peat. Oh my god, I have never been so happy to see some peat. And now I noticed these round things on the ground that I guess are spots you can dig. They really could be a little bit more obvious in my opinion. I thought they looked just like some texture on the ground. It seems that if I have left an item around the map somewhere, the item will be there until I get it, so they don't disappear. I like that. Today I finished the summer forage set in the museum and got a nice price for that. I got new beds, yes in plural, and money and also some hardwood. Of course I didn't have room for any of that. I have to check if I can upgrade my inventory space even more. At the inn, the kids had forgotten all about their heist plan that they were preparing for. At the same time, I was relieved that I don't have to trick Baylor, but I was also a little bit annoyed, so it wasn't anything. The game made it feel like it was some kind of plot point in the game, but I guess it was nothing. I got a second heart with March while he was busy drawing a masterpiece, his words, not mine, and I bought some drinks to give out as gifts. I got a mysterious letter from March, so I had to go and see him. What does March mean by this? Oh my god. We both know what's actually going on here. Oh jeez. I mean, I guess. And now he's trying to make it seem like his comment was all about blacksmithing, but we know it was something else. Well, he did upgrade my hoe, so nice. Wow, that was intense. Celine had sent me mail, so I went straight to her house. She was talking about Mistria's ancient flowers and trying to find their seeds. So we went to look for them. Okay, is this the game trying to tell me that this is how you can get the sod and the peat? Because I have tried the shovel. Okay, it doesn't work. So now I got 5 of them. We found the seeds too. May I just say again, I just love that all the shops are always open. Here I am, past midnight at the museum. Will I make it home on time? Who knows? But at least I can make my donations here. I got this really cute top as a reward and wanted to change into it immediately. Adeline asked to meet at the manor. She doesn't rest. I don't have the time to do things like go to the mines when I have these quests all the time. Not complaining though, it's nice to have things to do. So Adeline asked me over to do some paperwork. Yay, but at least there were snacks. Next I walked into Ulrich trying to get ripped with Juniper's potions. Interesting. Oh my god, are those bunny eaters. I'm not drinking anything from her. She's just making potions and she's not even sure what they will do to people. That's not very ethical. Next I was helping Baylor with his boxes for some reason. Why am I doing this when I have a whole farm to run by myself? I couldn't tell. Nora was also doubting where Baylor gets his merchandise. Decided to go and buy a new chicken so that Cake could have a friend. Oh my god, these chicken names are already perfect. I had thought I would call this chick Muffin, but Pancake works too. Had a nice harvest, many of my crops were ready. Hayden let me know that he would be hosting a little get-together at his place and wanted me to come as well. Little Pancake was fully grown up today and I got 2 eggs. Went to the inn to see if I could make some more money from these coconuts if I cooked them into coconut milk, but it didn't seem to be so. Decided to cook them anyways to get some cooking skill points. I then headed to Hayden's shindig and was really happy to see Reese there too. March had a little spat with Henrietta and she stormed off. For a game that is still in early access, there is a lot to do. And I haven't had any problems with how the game is running. And I'm not kidding, the game crashed like 3 minutes after I had that thought. How crazy is that? So now I can't say that I haven't had any problems, sadly. I was just cutting trees and breaking rocks on my farm, and suddenly the game froze and closed. But the timing of it was just wild. I will start the day over now, and I will play the day exactly the same again. Last night I didn't make it home on time, and my chickens were out all night, and now they are pissed. Island asked me to come to the manor, and it was the Saturday market again. I actually splurged on a new hairstyle. I mean, I did think it was going to be a bit longer. This is more like a bob, but this is like when you go to a hair salon and the end result isn't quite what you asked for. Looks a bit like a mop from behind. I was on a spending spree and I got these hoop earrings as well to cope with my new hairstyle. Island showed me this old landmark close to the manor, and I was immediately able to unlock the secret of this monument and got the Dragonborn greaves. Maybe I'm the next Dragonborn. I changed my outfit a little bit to distract from the mopness of my hair, called the girls outside, and the chicken walking animation is just the cutest. Maybe today I could go to the mines again. She is so brave, going into the mines in a white dress. I could never. I upgraded all the mining and combat skills I could. I was having an absolute blast in the mines, and I made it to level 10 when I heard a voice. Hero, help, I knew it. I'm the hero. The Dragonborn. I left the mines because it was getting late, but I will be back soon. Don't you worry, whoever was calling for my help from the depths. I will be back. But first I have to go home and get my chickens inside. Next night I got a cutscene with Calderus. I got some spells. Amazing. You're a wizard, Harry. Finally a rainy day. Back to the mines, I think. The game crashed again. I hope this is not going to be a recurring problem from now on. I started the day again and went to the mines. I'm really starting to learn some of the patterns of these enemies. The time goes super fast here in the mines. I just got started and it's 8 o'clock already at night. But I did manage to get 5 more levels, so we are now at level 15. Got a couple things to donate at the museum, and I headed to the inn, where I had a cutscene with Reina. I got a delicious slice of pie from Reina, and I bought some more seeds to take advantage of the rain. And simply because I had the money, I changed the hairstyle again, wasn't really feeling the mop anymore. I was finally able to upgrade my watering can. I love that this game uses all your inventory when crafting, no matter where you have the materials. That's awesome. Let's go and test this bad boy. Oh yes, this is better. 3 tiles at once. Got the 3rd heart with Baylor when I spoke to him. Nice, and yikes, I made some deluxe animal feed because my babies deserve the best. I wonder what do these animal feeds affect? Does it improve the quality of their produce somehow, or the heart levels of the animals? What does that do? I headed to the mines again and made it to level 20 and had a cutscene. Someone called me hero again. I got a tablet that I needed to take to Ayland. Oh, he'll be so happy about this. He lives for stuff like this. I then upgraded my axe to a copper one, and I can now cut the big tree stumps. Nice. I spoke to Calderus, and he wanted me to break the seal. It would somehow free him. I was right, and Ayland was super excited about the tablet. The tablet was written on an ancient language of witch speak, and who else could know more about it than Juniper? I have to say that I find the name witch speak a little bit too easy and on the nose. Were they thinking like, what language could the witches speak? Oh, I don't know. Could it be witch speak? Juniper also was very interested on the find. It seems that I would need to find a ruby, a stonefish, and some kind of a moth and a mushroom. Quickly I was able to get the fish and the moth too, and soon I found the mushroom. It was getting late, but I still wanted to offer the items to the tablet. A priestess showed up. A dragon priestess. So beautiful. I got a heart crystal. Should I eat it? I guess. Nice. I got more health. The next level of the mines looked really pretty, but I had to head back home. Got back to my farm, and Calderus wanted to speak. He said that I was able to return some of his powers to him, and I got a new spell to summon the rain. How cool! It's great to have a dragon bestie. Today was Island's birthday, so I should buy him a present from the market. March informed me that there were iron tools and armor available now. I find the dialogue at the Saturday market a little bit boring. They mostly talk about the products that the vendors sell here. It makes me want to skip talking to them here. I bought a new hairstyle again. Let's see if I was luckier this time. I like this hairstyle a lot, but I'm not a fan of the placement of these hair accessories. Like, why are they on the sides of my head? I would like the clips to be next to the buns, you know, higher up. I bought some gifts for people and ice cream sundae for Reese and got hearts with him straight away. And Island got some scones as a birthday gift. Juniper doesn't think I should be opening magical seals. Fair enough. Celine was wondering if she should color her hair to something bright. We all know that she would never. Reese complimented my new haircut. Oh my god, he noticed I did something with my hair. That's so nice of him. I had a cutscene with Valen, and oh boy, does she has an interesting basement. There's something going on there as well. I completed the ancient artifact set and the summer river fish set. The halfway mark. We have played for 50 days and you have been able to listen to my horrible accent for half of the video, so kudos to you. Let's see what kind of progress we have made in the game so far. We have 3 upgraded copper tools, we are at the level 20 at the mines, we have chickens and 3 hearts with 4 people. I think that's pretty good. And now let's see what we will accomplish in the next 50 days. I got my first chunk of iron ore, was getting my butt kicked by these stupid lanterns. Seems that I need to be needing some armor or stronger weapons if I want to progress in the mines. I was today years old when I realized I could buy tools and armor. I didn't have to make all of them myself. So I decided to buy copper armor and some ore too. I wanted to complete that upgrade quest as soon as possible. The only thing missing from it now is the money, so maybe we get that for tomorrow if we can sell enough stuff. So let's forage for the rest of the day. Let's collect anything and everything we can sell. Yes, I made enough money for the next day. So I went to find Adeline. Wow, the new general store looks great. And we did it together with Reese. Interesting to see what has changed inside and how it works. So we got a couple more new crops. And most importantly, there is a new bag upgrade. I need it. Finally got Reese with the Elsie's Gossip Girl tips. The man loves cookies. Kindly asked Cake to get her feathery butt inside, but she refused. Getting into the teenager phase, it seems. So I carried her in. The town rank rose to Ruby. Cool. Leave a comment if you have watched this far. What rank is your town now if you have played? I crafted an iron helmet to help me in the mines. Found these hatches on the ground in the mines, but don't really know what they do. And I got this amazing bat hat. That's a funny word, bat hat. So I had to wear it. And I still need to go and get a stronger weapon. These battles are taking too long. Oh, so these latches are way down and you have to find the switch to activate it. I was just able to get the next 5 levels when it was 1:50 AM at night. Going to be waking up grumpy again, but I'm okay with that. Got letter from Teresia about a bridge repair at the beach. So once again I need to collect wood, stone, fiber and money. Not very versatile these quests. I think I have some of these materials already. It would be the last day of the season already. How is that even possible? I was also told that there would be a new festival today, the Shooting Star Festival. Well, that sounds something out of Gilmore Girls. I changed my outfit to be more suited for a festival. Elsie was outside to greet me. She told me that it would be ideal to view the meteor shower with a romantic partner. Oh my god, I'm not even sure if I have a romantic partner yet. I got a star brooch that I would need to give someone today and then meet them later today for the event. I'm so nervous. Thank you, Elsie, for looking after me. But now I have the dilemma whether to give the brooch to Reese, who I most want to give it to. But if I don't have enough hearts with him, I would be crushed when he rejects me. It would be easier to get rejected by someone like Baylor or March. Oh no, what should I do? I also got recipes from Josephine for some festival related items and I'm not able to make any of these. Great. Everybody else is probably going to have these items and I'm just going to look like an idiot without them. I decided to go and find Reese. He's at the inn. Great, I can be rejected in public. My heart is actually pounding. Here goes nothing. Oh no, he doesn't think he's close to me. I can't show my face here again. And Baylor was there watching. Oof, a kick in the heart. Now I don't want to even go to that stupid thing. Who needs men anyway? Okay, let's go and see this thing. What do you even do here? Do you get a cutscene if you are here with someone? But otherwise, it's just these people sitting on blankets. Reese, what could you possibly have to say to me? I was a little bit underwhelmed by this. There's no vendors. I don't actually see any of the stars. Maybe it's a different experience when you go with somebody. It's the first day of fall. The music is different, that's always exciting. I also needed to buy some fall crops and find new forageables and see everybody's fall outfits. I'm loving Baylor's new outfit. Now that Reese broke my heart, Baylor has a chance again. Got a fourth heart with him just to prove something to myself that I still got it. Juniper is always a little bit extra with her outfit, not blending in, that's for sure. I upgraded my inventory and it's amazing. Baylor wanted to have a business chat with me. Sounds interesting and very serious. Let's go and hear it. Oh, we would be able to get into Baylor's room. And he thinks I'm a kindred spirit. Okay, so it really was a business talk for most of it. Not really the juicy stuff I was hoping for. I completed the fall forage set already on the second day of fall. Well, that was easy. And got a nice prize for that, a couch. I also got some iron and I forged a better sword. I went to the mines. My sword should be better now and my armor too. So let's see if they help. Oh no, not the keys. The fighting indeed seems quicker now. I tried the healing magic spell for the first time and it was, well, like magic. I loved it. Last couple of days I have spent in the mines and foraging, nothing special. But I did catch a freaking shark. That was the big highlight of the day. I do find it annoying that I have to send the chickens or the other animals inside. In this game where there's so many quality of life improvements, I wonder why they chose to do this, that the player has to be there on time to send the animals inside. Literally nobody asked me, but the dog goes inside on his own. Why can't the other animals? I got letter from Reese. He needs a help with a tree, so let's go and see what he got. Maybe he can still fix this. He is a carpenter, but can he fix my heart? Too corny. So sorry about that, everybody. Well, I don't know. We planted a tree together. Nothing overly romantic, but it was nice. Today we are going to get that bridge fixed. I'm a girl on a mission. I still need like 80 pieces of wood and done. We have a bridge. And finally I can explore that new area. Interesting to see what the next project will be. Maybe I could try to get resources for a barn next. That could be my goal for the rest of the playthrough, to get a baby cow and to find some actual romance for God's sake. Another try to make some progress at the mines. I hate those lanterns. Wow, we were super lucky on the first level. Is there a luck factor in this game, or is it completely random? Quite lucky on the second level too, and got the exit fast. I think we are going to make it this time. And I got the tide stone that Juniper wanted, and also this new pickaxe is faster. And made it to level 30. Everybody's at the inn, so let's go that way. And we can complete that Juniper's request too. Oh, the tide stone was for Dozy and not Juniper. Okay, I got some hearts with people there, so it was successful. Juniper wants to test a potion on me. I have bad feelings about this, but I guess I really don't have a choice. Adelaine, of course, has a new project for me too. Let's take this tide stone to Dozy. I went in there looking for Dozy, and I had forgotten all about Juniper's potion making schemes, so here I am in the middle of a cutscene. They planned this all along together with Dozy. They are both in it. A potion to give me the powers of a dragon. Interesting. Oh my god, she made me into a horse. A handsome horse, I may add, but still a horse. Okay, and then she blamed me for it. At least she was able to turn me back to normal again, thank god, since it could have been hard to run a farm and find a romance as a horse. Went to Hayden's farm to meet with Adeline. The game is trying to tell me that I should have cows to make cheese. I don't have cows, so now I really need to get that barn Today we had fall leaves in the air for the first time, so pretty. I went to the blacksmiths for Ulrich's and March's cutscene. The boys are really making me to do all the heavy lifting, huh? For the barn I will need 2000 cash, 100 wood and 75 stone. I might be able to build it tomorrow. I completed the fall crop set and got enough money from that to be able to buy this cute hairstyle with pigtails. I bought a small red barn blueprint too. I wanted to put the barn on the right side of the farm, but maybe it would be wise to put it next to the coop, so when I have to call animals inside at night in a hurry, it would be close by. So next to the coop it is, and I changed my flooring to this brighter one. Not sure how I feel about that. Just a little bit more wood for the barn and we are ready. And here we have it, my new barn. Went to Sea Island and we fixed the stairs around the western ruins. And of course I found new gear, a Dragonborn's helmet. Oh, I can't go up these stairs, although we were up there just a minute ago. Well, that's odd and annoying. It's time for a baby cow. Which one do I want? They are all really cute, but I may want this emo looking one. That suits me really well. I'm sort of an emo too. Should we keep the same logic with the names? Something sweet. Poppy, that's really cute, but doesn't really match. But Cinnamon is perfect. Little emo cinnamon baby. Oh my god, my baby is sleeping outside. So cute. I tried using my axe with a charge for the first time and it was glorious. I always forget it can do that. My chickens didn't lay any eggs today. They were fed outside and spent the night inside. What's the problem? Do you guys have any idea? I was able to make myself some more armor for the mines and was able to get the next 5 levels there. Celine also had something to tell me. We are growing a magic seed. I then found a cool sword, but it doesn't seem to be better than my sword. Now this could be a sword that I could actually sell. And I got the coolest purple chair. Purple is my favorite color. I made it to yet 5 more levels, to level 40, and I met the priestess again. She was asking me to break a seal. I would need to talk about it to Juniper again. I was able to complete the Tide Caverns insect set, and I then passed out while decorating my house. Lol. I want to get Cinnamon a friend. I wanted the brown cow this time, and she shall be called Sugar. And that's how baby Sugar came to our family. I also bought a bed to Sprinkles. Was a little bit disappointed he didn't sleep in it though. Actually, that is exactly like my real dog. You can buy him any fancy dog bed and he still a lot of the times will sleep on the floor. And what did I find the next morning? It's little Sprinkles sleeping in his bed like a perfect angel. Got mail from Hayden and Adeline, so I should meet up with them both. And also Juniper. As an experiment, I fed my chickens some broccoli and they seemed to like it and pooped some beets. Yet to find out what to do with those. Cinnamon is all grown up and we got some milk. Anybody know how to make some cheese? It was the market day again. I always forget it. It's not my favorite, really. We got the cutscene from Juniper and she started to translate the tablet. It seems that we will need Celine's help for the next part. I again need to find some things from the mines to break the next seal. I need to find a coral mantis, sapphire, an archer fish and a jade dolls. I think that is all very doable. I also went to Adeline's office to get that storyline moving too. She said that we have been able to get a grant for our town and we get a choice. Do we want stone and wood or cookies? Really? I wouldn't have guessed that those are the options. The cookies sound like a lot of fun and honestly interesting, but I think I need to go with the boring stone and wood option. And next I went to the forge to upgrade my axe and made some armor. Next to Hayden, Henrietta was there too. Hayden is having some trouble with Henrietta's behavior and he needs to socialize her. Girl dad problems. Apparently it's my birthday today. I have my birthday in the fall. I am a Libra. I have letters from so many people here and the first one was from Reese. Oh my god. Reese wants me to pamper myself and sent me some hardwood. Oh my god. I tried to do a hardwood joke here, but I can't. Something along the lines of him having some hardwood for me. But I can't make the joke, so I won't. The next letter is from March. His letter is so funny and so like him, just telling me he had some extra ingots and he sent them to me. Thanks. I also got a pizza from Juniper and baked potatoes from Hayden. Interesting to see if my birthday shows up in any other way in the game. Let's dress up for the birthday. And yes, you can make the cheese in the mill, which is a little weird, and mayonnaise from the eggs. I don't like the fact that doing these things take a lot of time. In Stardew, you can just put the eggs in the mayonnaise machine and go do other things. This takes a lot of my time, and the days are so short anyway. You could just come here and start the process and later come and pick up the products when they are ready. It might be better that way. Oh my god, Dozy likes cicadas. That's so cute. But no mentioning of my birthday in the dialogue, so I guess the letters are the only thing that your birthday affects. I got the 5th heart with Baylor and my 1st with Dozy. I gave him an egg and I upgraded my fishing rod to iron. Fall is soon coming to an end. It goes so fast. Surprised to see that there was no new mail, although I got some new hearts yesterday. 5th heart with Reese. So how many hearts do you have to get with people before you get any more romance stuff? Pretty much nothing yet. Steadily on the friend zone here. Reese sent me email about making my barns and coops bigger, but I don't really need that yet. But maybe I could take this as a hint to get more animals. I'm sorry, I know that we named this cow Sugar, but I got a strong feeling that her name is actually Caramel, and now I have to change it. Amazing that you can still do that. She's also all grown up. I really don't know what I should do to prepare for winter. How do you feed the animals into winter? Luckily, I do have watered chestnuts and the other things that are needed for the animal feed, so I think I will be fine. And can you get only one more heart with some of these people? The other hearts are in a darker shade of grey. Interesting to see if you can get the romance stuff in the early access. I could almost get this home upgrade. Should I? It would be fun, but it would also take almost all my money. But I kinda want it. Maybe. Sometimes these chickens go onto this bench, then they can't go inside on their own, and I have to carry them inside. Silly chickens. Let's go get some animals. A brown chicken. Should it be a boy? A rooster? He will be Peanut. And also a black cow, who will be Pudding. Amazing! Now I have all the color options that are available at this time. And I will buy this ball too, because it sounds amazing. Oh my god, so cute. Look at this, it makes me so happy. The best money I have spent. It's Juniper's birthday, and I already have a pizza for her that I got from her, but let's not tell her that. I got a Dragon Priestess fountain as a reward, and I gave Juniper the pizza and got a 5th heart with her. And I'm going to be cutting some of this grass because I don't know if it will be disappearing in the winter. Valen had a request and I brought her some peat. That gave me the opportunity to visit her mysterious basement again, or laboratory as she calls it. For unknown reasons I wanted to volunteer to drink this concoction that she had made, and yet again it almost killed me. When will I learn not to take drinks from these people? She was able to heal me though. This cutscene is pretty similar to the Juniper's one. Is that on purpose or why are they so much alike? So I drink a potion that they have made and it almost kills me and then they heal me. Why does this need to happen again? They did not come up anything else. Last day of the fall. I need one more cheese for this food reserve thing. I feel like having the 5th heart with people didn't really do anything. No cutscenes or extra dialogue or anything. I hope it's not the same with 6 hearts. I completed the prehistoric artifact set. Yes, I think I got the last fall bondfish. First day of winter, so excited. I changed into a warmer outfit. Wow, it's pretty. The grass didn't disappear, that's great. I wonder if the animals can be outside in winter. Well, let's try that. At least they came outside. I guess we'll see later if they'll be happy. And I already did get some winter seeds from treasure boxes earlier. Oh, I thought those were like Christmas lights and wondered why it said harvest. Those were berries. That's fun. I finally got the eggs and the cheese for this food reserve quest. So now I need to find Adelaine. I got a reward for that and most importantly hats for my cows and chickens. I'm loving every second of this. The winter vibes are so good. Oh yes, and I should be paying attention to the winter outfits. Elsie is looking glorious. It is so pretty now that it's snowing. I was thinking that I wouldn't do a lot of farming in the winter and I could concentrate on other things. Let's go to the mines and collect the items that are needed to break the seal. Let's try to go from 35 to up. I love the face these blue dots do when they're trying to jump. Little doofuses. So goofy. Okay, got the bug. And the sapphire. Halfway there. I have to hurry home so that the animals don't sleep outside in the blizzard. Oh my god, I am an idiot. They are not outside because it is a blizzard. Wow, I'm so smart. Not sure how I feel about this wallpaper, but I will keep it for now. Adelaine, of course, already has a new project for me. Just noticed that I almost have 10,000 tesserades. Wow, incredible. Why are my chickens not always laying eggs? What am I doing wrong here? Will we be getting new types of animals with this farm upgrade? No surprise here, I need to collect 400 wood, 500 stone, 8 iron ingots and 4,000 money. I think it can be done easily. Only thing is the wood, because I also wanted to upgrade my house. Now I have to think which I will do first. But I think I can do this today, so let's just do it. Get it over with. I had the iron ingots laying around in my house. Luckily I have been saving these materials. The game really thought it would be a challenge for me. But look at this. Now we need to find the curly pop. I finished the winter flower set and got a reward that took me over the 10,000. Nice. But all of these furniture pieces take a lot of storage space. I need to get a new chest for them soon. And here we go, we upgraded Hayden's farm. Very interesting to see what kind of animals I can now get. And I got the 6th heart with trees. Oh my god, I hope I get a cutscene or something. Something juicy, hopefully. Oh no, a fierce wind blew overnight. What does that mean? And the town rank rose to iron. Nice. Hayden came to meet me and asked if I could look for his weather thingy that he lost in the storm. Of course I could do that. I got a prize for the Iron City rank and a letter from Reese. I should meet up with him. The music right now is really beautiful. The vibes are on point today with the snow falling gently and this peaceful music. I got another stamina boost and then I bought some winter seeds. Went to see Reese and he's just so fine. And I made him blush. Okay, it was cute. We did something together. But maybe the game developers could sprinkle a little more romance into this. They're all so friendly and barely any romance. Like, come on! But I guess that is what it is like to play an early access game. Now, let's go and find that weather thing Hayden has lost. And I found it! And also found a horse statue. The statue of the prancing pony. It needs 100 essence. I don't have that right now, so I have to come back later. I'm honestly a little bit bummed about the romance in this game so far. I have to see if the other characters are the same, so Baylor and March, here I come! I happen to know that this curry is Baylor's favorite dish. Reese should have taken the chance he got with me. You snooze, you lose. Let's see if I can upgrade my gear somehow. I can make a better sword. It takes almost all of my silver, but let's do it. Okay, I'm unstoppable now. We're still looking for that jade plant and the arrowfish. Oh my god, I'm still using my old sword and wondering why I'm not doing any more damage. I'm so smart. Okay, now everybody chill. It's a fish. It's a new fish, but not the one we were looking for. But yay, we found the jade thing. Didn't get the fish, so the hunt continues. Adelaine has another project for me. No surprise there. I met with her at the inn. I think I have to soon collect some wood, stone and ore. The game developers could be more creative here. Yep, no surprises here. I have to collect all sorts of things. I guess I'm never having my house upgraded. The stone I almost have already for this inn upgrade. And I'm off to the mines to get the bloody fish. Yes, I got it! Now let's go and break this seal. The priestess is here again. You get a piece of heart when you complete these, almost like in Zelda games. That's cool. The priestess said something about I need to offer essence to the dragon statue. When I got home, Calder started talking to me. So the priestess meant the dragon statue on my farm, and not the one at the mines. Of course. I got a new spell to instantly grow plants. Adelaine ambushed me first thing in the morning to tell me about Mistria's animal festival next week. I don't think I can yet compete in that really, but it sounds fun. Now, let's go and adopt a new kind of animal. I gave Henrietta a quick birthday present. Oh my god, there are so many different animal choices. Maybe we can get one bigger animal and one smaller. I have to choose between ducks or bunnies. I kinda want a duck. Let's take the Muscovy duck. She's going to be Honey, and I kinda want a sheep. I'm going with these basic choices for now for this first playthrough. And a white sheep named Mochi. Let's buy the seesaw for the chickens because it looks cute. Reina wants to go shopping with me, so let's go and meet with her. We had a wholesome cutscene where we cooked together. It was really nice. We now have that 100 essence, so let's go offer it to the horse statue. Although I don't have a horse yet, so I'm not sure if it will be useful to me. Oh my god, what is that? It's a horse summoning spell, and so cute and in my favorite color, Mistmere. What a great name. It's amazing and so fast. Can I get off his back without him leaving? Well, now I'm glad I did that. Oh my god, that seesaw is so cute and I'm so happy that Sprinkles is playing too. 10 days left, everybody. Great. It's the animal festival day and my animals are mad because I left them outside for the night. I don't think I'm going to enter any of my animals to the competition today because, well, I just know that they are not going to win and that would not be a fun experience for any one of us. So there's always next year. I got 6th heart with Baylor by talking to him. Nice. But okay, maybe we try with Cake. She has quite a few hearts with me. Look at us. We are so cute and silly with Reese. I knew it. It was too early to try this competition. I hope Cake isn't too upset about it. One day I'm going to beat Henrietta in this. Okay, but we did get some prizes anyway. Nice. What do these different symbols mean next to the level number? Does it tell you where you can find the exit or something? Like from killing a monster or from mining? But what is that water one? I made it to level 50. I completed 2 sets at the museum and got rewards. Got money and some cute furniture. I may have to spend some time decorating. The time just goes so fast that I feel like I don't have the time to make things look nice. I have more important stuff to do. But I do love this horse. I have over 13,000 in cash. I'm loaded. This house is a mess though. I have to try and make it nicer. I got my first duck egg. I have some extra money. I want to buy some accessories for my animals. They deserve it. I found this mechanic of unlocking these cosmetics a little weird. Like, what's the point of it? That I have to unlock it by pressing a button. Why couldn't it be automatically unlocked when I buy or get the item? Why do we need this extra step? These are ridiculously cute. I can't even. Oh my god, look how stupid this looks. And so cute. Stupid, cute duck with a bonnet. I guess today is the day that I try to decorate a little bit. Well, no, I didn't make much of a difference. Changed one table pretty much. We'll be cutting wood today. I'm cutting every tree in sight. Massive deforestation going on here. The next day I got my first wool and bought myself a better fishing rod, the silver one. I also got a 6th heart with Juniper with some pizza. My DMs are popping. Both Baylor and Juniper want to meet with me. Baylor at the inn and Juniper at the bathhouse. Juniper also threw some shade, saying she is embarrassed by how I usually dress and hopes I wear something nice for once. Oh dear, I mean I can try. Well, I guess my outfit wasn't to her liking. Did we change places with Juniper? But why? I don't really understand why she made me to make these deliveries. Why did they write it like that? So I made some deliveries. She's always walking around the town anyway, so she could do it herself. I mean, it's fun, but why? Definitely these 6 heart scenes are not anything romantic yet. So you could say that there is no romance in Fields of Mistria at the moment. I hope it changes soon with the next update. Let's see this Baylor one. Baylor is buying me an expensive drink, so that's a step in the right direction. Then a douche named Weedle crashed our date. He has offered a business deal of some sort. Didn't understand much of it. And then Baylor wanted to cancel our meal and I stormed off like I should. I deserve more. That was depressing. I need to find some copper ore so I can craft a copper shovel for Celine. Nice. And now from that quest I got enough money for the inn upgrade. Well, from the inside it looks the same. Is the number of items bigger that they sell here? Or what was the point of this upgrade? I think the soup gave me more energy, at least. Today I realized that you could actually give the shiny beads to this chicken statue and it gave me some animal food. Cool. To the mines. Yay, made it to level 60 and to the next seal. The fire seal. I hope I already have some of the stuff that is needed here, but first the juniper. The mines are really fun. We went to see Baylor for more information about a sealing scroll, so Baylor is going to contact me about it. I also need a faceted rock gem, a rock root and an emerald. I may have those. Not sure about the rock root though. Baylor wants to meet me. It's probably something to do with the fire seal. So excited. Oh, I will still need a lot of materials to do this. Okay, I wanted to get this done in this playthrough, but since we are on the day 100, I won't be able to. Okay, that was the 100 days of Fields of Mistria. I absolutely loved it and I'm so excited for the next update. I'm going to play more then and hopefully get some more romance then. Tell me, what did you think of this video? Do you want to see more? Have you played this game? Are you excited for the next update? Okay, but this is it. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye!